Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic from this beautiful island of Sri Lanka. Behind me, I've got what is called Lion's Rock, Sigiriya, and it inspired me to do something related with lion. A little bit of lion spirit. There'll be a few movements that are slow but with meaning. And there you go. You're ready for a fierce flow because it's going to be slow, so you're not going to be sweating like crazy, but you're going to definitely use all your muscles. And to start with, we're going to be starting in Vajrasana. So just put your feet, you can put your feet just flat on the floor, or you can tuck the toes and stretch the beautiful sole of your foot. If that feels good today, whatever it is, if I'm not blown away by the width, hold on a second, I'm just going to show you. And then let me just come back to the front. And we're going to do some lion's breath to start with. We're going to let everything go, and we're going to come also with the hands. So inhale, bring the hands up, high up in the air, and exhale, and then stick your tongue out, open as much as you can. You can look at the tip of your nose. If it feels really weird, you can close your eyes, whatever works. Come up again. Inhale, and come up. Inhale, take a deep breath, and all my hairs on my face. Things could happen live. Inhale. And the last one, bring it all up. And make sure the line is really meaningful. Roar as much as you can, as loud as you can. Beautiful. So you go your lion out there, your bravery. Let me just show you from the side. We can stay on our toes because we're going to do some dynamic camel. Maybe you want to separate the feet a little bit on the legs because it might feel more comfortable. Whatever works. We're going to do a dynamic camel. So we're going to put, first of all, right hand on the right heel. And then with the left hand, we're going to go up. Hips are going to move forward. And we're going to try to go as forward as possible. If this is your forward, stay there. If you can push forward and engage the glutes, the bum really pushing forward, and that beautiful extension of the back, bending a little bit and making yourself super long. Then we come down with the left heel, go to the left hand to the left heel, and the right hand comes up. And then again, push the hips forward and reach up and extend both hands, both arms, and go down. Let's do this again. Right hand to right heel. Come up with the left hand. Extend. You can look up if it feels good in your neck. And then come down. Left hand, left heel. Right hand goes up. And push the hip forward. And the last round. Right hand, right heel. Left hand comes up to the sky. Push the hips. And last side. Left hand, left heel. Come up. And beautiful. And then we go all the way down. Then you can untuck the toes. Maybe give them a little bit of shimmy. If you've been doing this, you can probably feel it. And then let's warm up the core and the thighs and the glutes. So extend your hands and your arms ahead of you. And we're going to go backwards, but try to keep the whole body straight. So we go back. This is a little bit. And then forward. Back, maybe a little bit more. And then you feel it in your thighs. You go, whoa, that I can feel. A little bit more backwards and engage the core and forwards. And bouncing back slowly. And then you should feel it very much in your thighs. Your quadriceps should be on fire. Okay. And then 5. And stay there for 1, 2. Engage the glutes. 3, 4, 5. And I hope you felt that one because I did. Beautiful. Hands on the floor. We are on all fours. Shoulders over wrists and knees in line with the hips. Belly goes down, look ahead, inhale. And then sky with the beautiful spine. Exhale. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, arch. Reach up to the sky. The pelvis goes towards the face. Hang the neck. Inhale, maybe look ahead. Tailbone goes up. Exhale, tailbone goes down towards the face. Arching the back, separating shoulder blades. Inhale, shoulder blades come together. And neutral, tap the toes. Separate the feet, maybe the width of the mat. Anchor yourself back to Malasana. And if Malasana looks different to mine, that's okay. You can also put the heels up. You can even put something underneath, open. And if your Malasana is with the legs together because you have a lot of flexibility in your shins, that's also fine. Let's put the spine as tall as we can. And then come up for one. Then go down. Come up for two. Inhaling and go down. And come up for three. And go down. Let's come up. And hands to chest. And feet go in there. Just try not to put any rocks so we don't have any weird thing. And then we walk to the front of the mat. We're in the front of the mat. We're going to start the flow. We just warmed up a little bit. And with the flow, we're going to do lion's breath again. So we're going to inhale, bring it up, and then exhale. We did that again, so we don't need to rehearse anymore. Now, inhale, bring the right leg up. So it can be 90 degrees, it can be close to your chest, whatever works. And then exhale, we're going to put the right ankle over the left knee, and we'll figure four, and then we're going to come down to this floating, flying pigeon. And then you can go lower or stay here, doesn't matter, just see what works for you. You can even go lower, maybe lean on your leg. If that works again. And here, try not to be blown by the wind. And then from here, we go up. And bring the leg up again. Again, to 90 degrees or maybe higher using the core. From here, we're going to either help our leg and put it in the inner thigh of the left, doing tree. Or if tree here on the leg is not your thing, just put it underneath, either in the calf or in the ankle. And let's go to tree. So look at a focal point that is not moving. Engage the glutes, engage the core. And probably your left thigh is already like, hey, what's happening here? Okay, let's inhale, bring the leg up again. Exhale, let's go towards warrior three. Very slowly, like a lion trying to hunt its prey. Toes are looking down, maybe micro bend the left. And then from here we land on the floor, finally thinking, oh God, that was about time. Bring the hands up. Very strong legs, so make sure that your left leg is super strong, but your right leg is also straight and really charged. Inhale, come up, reach up to the heavens. And then exhale, we're going to turn to the left this time. So left, this is a lunge twist. Let's use the obliques. And again, try not to be blown by the wind. So from here, we're going to lift the right arm to the sky, and the left one is going to come maybe to the back thigh, to the hamstring. And stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach up. Take a big inhale. And then let's go to the center again. Stretch up to the heavens, and then hands go down. On the floor, let's go towards downward dog, so both feet go to the back. Remember, you don't have to touch with the heels on the ground, but we're going in that direction, so we really stretch hamstrings and calf. You push yourself away from the mat as much as possible. Ah, this feels good. Maybe walk yourself a little bit to pedal the feet. And hands are very engaged. So all the fingers are open and grasping the floor. From here, we're going to go like a little snake thing. So we're going to go towards cobra, but instead of going through chaturanga, we're going to snake a little bit, like rolling and toes are tucked. Let's try to reverse that. Let's see how the triceps resist that. So we're going to go down and push it back again towards downward dog. Let's try this again. It's a new one. You're probably not familiar with it. This snake all the way down and try to get the chest as close to the ground as possible. Bring it all up. And the snake it all down. And low triceps. My triceps didn't hold that. That's okay. Help yourself with something else. Third time. Okay. Let's go up. And see what happens here. And let's go. Up to downward dog. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bend the knees slightly, look ahead, and step a step or jump a little bit towards the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Go down and hang it all up. Big inhale, go up to the sky. Exhale, hands to chest. So we're going to repeat that on the other side. So again, inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, Angus breath. Inhale, bring the left leg this time up. Exhale, bring it over the right knee, hands to chest, and let's go down to floating pigeon. And again, if you want to just stay here, that's beautiful. If you're gonna go a bit lower, maybe even touch your elbows with your leg. There'll be more of the sole of the foot and the knee. So we keep a little bit of balance here, working the glutes. Then we come up again with the leg 90 degrees or even higher. And if you want to help your leg, bring it to the inner thigh, or you just want to put your leg on the calf or on the ankle, just touching the floor, whatever works for you. Otherwise, bring it to the inner thigh, come to tree, extend yourself, extend your branches. Your branches can also be open and beautifully wide. Take a couple of inhales and exhales, engage the glutes. Make sure the whole body is invested in that tree and your roots are strong. Okay, bring it up again. Oopsie, wind eventually blew me away. Bring it up and let's go to warrior three. Hands maybe next to chest, or if you want to open your wings, the toes are looking down. Micro bend a little bit the right leg and engage the glutes again. Very strong leg. I'm going to fly. There's a few eagles circling around and film that leg one. Okay, let's go to the floor. Rest that leg. Inhale, go up. Exhale, twist to the right this time. Looking at lion's rock this time. Make those obliques work. Feel it on your little rolls here. And then inhale, bring the left hand up. The right one goes to the back of the thigh, hamstrings. Hello, good morning, hamstrings. Stretch, stretch. Make it as long as you can. Beautiful. From here, inhale, bring both hands up to the sky. Remember, both legs are very engaged. And then from here, hands on the floor. Let's go towards downward dog. Pedal a little bit, even though we pedaled before. And this time we're going to change it a little bit. So instead of a snake, we're going to go through chaturanga for plank. Go down all the way to the floor. Go up again. And then go back. slightly different. And if you like one more than the other and you want to use, I mean, I'm going to alternate one and the other, but if you want to use either of them all the time, do so. So inhale, come to the front. Exhale. Down all the way. You can touch or no, you can float also if you want. Inhale, come up to plank again. Exhale to downward dog. And a third one. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, grazing and passing through the ribs. Let's go up again to plank. Exhale, downward dog. So again, you can choose this one, the other one, whichever feels better. And bend the knees, look ahead, and maybe jump slightly to the front. Inhale to flat back, extending the spine, reaching further. Exhale, bending the knees a little bit, hanging it all down. Inhale, come up. Reach and exhale, hands to the chest. Shall we try to flow this? One breath, one move. Even though we're going to have to do this slowly because otherwise there's a lot of movement there. And again, I hope not to be blown away. But let's see what happens. Okay, inhale. Bring both hands up. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, flying pigeon, crossing the leg over the left knee. Inhale, bring it all up. Exhale, let's go for tree. Let's take an inhale, an exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the leg up again. Exhale. Let's go to warrior three very slowly, like a lion hunting. Inhale, bring both hands up to the sky. We're in high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, open and bring the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, bring it up and then go down all the way to downward dog. Let's try the first version first. Inhale, snake it all up. Exhale, snake it all down if you can. Inhale, bend the knees and exhale. Let's go to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to chest. Let's do the left side. Inhale, open. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale, go up. Reach the heavens with the leg left this time. Exhale, flying pigeon over the right knee, going down if you can. Inhale, bring it all up. Exhale, let's do that tree, maybe putting in the thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the left leg up to the chest. Exhale, go with the torso down towards warrior three. Slowly, and if you fall, that's fine. Inhale. Come up. Exhale, twist to the right this time. Looking at the beautiful rock. Inhale, open. And extend the left hand up to the sky. Exhale, bring them both up and all the way down to downward dog. Let's do the second version if you don't do this time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down, touching or not touching with the belly. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go backwards. Inhale, bend the knees slightly. Exhale, to the front. Inhale, flat back, extend the spine. Exhale, bend, fold over. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to chest. Let's flow this once more. Let's see what happens. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, open the mouth. Lion's breath. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, over the left knee, crossing it, going down. Inhale, bring it all up again. Chest to knee, knee to chest. Exhale, tree. Put in the leg, whatever fits. Take an inhale and exhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale to warrior three. Oh, inhale. I have to go even slower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, open it. Keep that balance. Exhale, hands up, hands down to the floor. And we're going to downward dog. Inhale, snake it all the way up, tucking the toes. And exhale, snake it all the way down. And up we go. Inhale, look ahead, bend the knees. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And try to extend a little bit more the thighs this time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to chest. Last side. Inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, open the mouth, stick the tongue out. Inhale, bring it all up. Left leg also. Exhale, cross it over the right knee. Bring the hands maybe on the chest, as low as you want. Inhale, bring the left leg up to the chest. Exhale, let's go to tree pose. Inhale, core engaged, glutes strong. Exhale. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, slowly. Let's lower the torso. And let's go to warrior three. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, extend that reverse warrior. Exhale, hands up. Go down all the way to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga with the elbow framing the ribs. Inhale, go up. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look ahead between your hands. And exhale, jump. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend and fold all the way. Inhale, reach with your hands to the heavens and the skies. Exhale, hands to chest. Beautiful. That was it. Slow and steady like a lion. So we were going slow, but every move was strong and meaningful. Let's go down and let's do a little bit of a stretching. Let's go down again to Vajrasana. And we're going to just sit down. Close your eyes for a second. Put your hands on your lap. Observe what happened. Are you also judging yourself because you fell off the tree? Your warrior your warrior three was wobbly. Maybe the twisted high lunge was not as steady as you wanted. And you're thinking, oh my God, I'm not really focused today. That's okay. We're not focused every day. We're trying to get more and more focused when we do yoga. That's what we practice normally in the morning. Okay, open your legs a little bit. Put your feet together, your toes. And let's go to Balasana, child's pose. And again, yoga is not about perfection. Nothing is about perfection, really. Extend the arms if that feels good. Otherwise, put your elbows on the floor. It's all about trying. It's all about, just practicing. That's what we call it, a yoga practice, not a yoga performance. That's why this is not an Olympic sport. It's not even a sport. It's just a way of life. It's a science. Okay, from here we're going to snake down to Sphinx pose. Sphinx pose, parallel arms. So we push the flesh back and we push the chest through the gateway of our arms. Relax the shoulders. You can look ahead or you can close your eyes. Extending the spine, so just visualize your spine if you have your eyes closed. You can see it from the top, from the cervical spine, all the way to the lumbar spine, to the tailbone. And make sure it's really getting long. If you want to try, we can do seal. So you put your hands on the floor and then you extend your arms too straight or as straight as you want. You can engage the glutes a little bit. So we protect the lower back. Keep breathing. And then let's go down again. Bend the right leg and then grab your right foot and bring it all the way down towards your glute, towards your bum. You can maybe try to push it with, put it in the crease of the elbow and bring it all the way down. There's a mild stretch for the thigh. Maybe you think it's not that mild, maybe it's already quite strong. Release. Let's do the same with the left leg. So you can either push it with your hand all the way down, or maybe just put it on the crease of the elbow and put it all the way down again. Again, a bit of the stretch of the thigh, or the quadriceps, because we used it a little bit. So let's give it some love. Okay, release. And let's sit down in Dandasana, so staff pose, 90 degrees. And see how straight your back can get. And once you are here, toes are looking up, so we want to stretch very much the calves and the hamstrings. Engage the core, even if you're sitting down, you're thinking you're not doing anything, because you want to engage everything. Bring the hands up to the sky, reach high, and then slowly go down, very slowly. And this might be it. You don't need any more. And then maybe with the hands, just go either the thighs, maybe the shins. And this is all we need. We're just trying to stretch the back, the lower back, the lumbar spine. So it's not about going down and folding, it's just about stretching. And the stretching the calves, the thighs, the hamstrings more than thighs, it's the back thighs. Okay, bring it all up again. Make yourself super tall. And then hands to the floor. Let's push ourselves a little bit towards the front if you're not fitting. Back on the floor, on the ground, and I can feel some stones and some rocks. Okay, bring the legs towards your chest. Bring them up. Wiggle the feet. Maybe do some circles outwards and inwards. Maybe pedal a little bit like you're kicking or swimming. Bring the hands up. Make the same thing. Just be free. Oh, you have like a little coral in the sea, just floating around. And you can also be a little bit free and just move hands up and down, which is reversing the circulation of the blood, letting the blood flow in a different direction, especially the legs. The legs don't get that luxury all the time. And just keep them there. Reach the toes. Reach the toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. If you didn't feel it, you're working the core. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. And let's do it for the third time. And if you want to do a toe reach and just alternate touching the with the right hand, the left toes, and vice versa, you can do that. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Bring the legs to the chest. Open your arms like an eagle. Let's bring the legs to the right. You can maybe put them in 90 degrees, or you can keep them next to the chairs, whatever works. And look left. We just want to do a little bit of a twist on the back. Inhale, bring them to the center. Exhale, bring them to the left. Looking right. So making sure that the spine is getting in that twist. And with a big inhale, bring them back to the front, to the center. Give yourself a big hug. Inhale as much air as you can. A little bit more. And then open your mouth and stick your tongue out. For the last time. Open your arms, open your legs. Put the arms wherever they feel comfortable. Shavasana. And that's when you think, oh, yes, I have worked some. I put some strength, I put some love, I put some balance in there. I was like a lion, slow but very self-confident, very assured. Doesn't know I'm the king, I know I'm the queen. So rest. Maybe tuck slightly the chin so you can really stretch your neck. Because often we find ourselves putting it up to the air with a strange curve of the neck. And breathe. Just let it all go. And I invite you to just keep resting. If you want to come up with me, start wiggling the toes, the fingers, give yourself a big stretch. We did a lot of stretches standing up. We're doing now lying down. Oh, give yourself a big yawn. Oh. And if you want to come through the right, through the left, or through the center, whatever your choice is today, just come to a seated position, cross-legged. Put the hands in front of your heart, bowing the chin slightly, looking inward, looking down to our heart. Lion's heart, brave heart, because we're brave, even when we think we're not. We always find bravery, courage, and the strength to do things that we didn't think that we would be able to do. Maybe you never thought you would be able to do a flow like this, or to stand in one leg for so long, and then suddenly you're doing it. There are things that maybe a year ago we didn't think we would be capable of. And here we are, evolving, learning, becoming stronger physically and mentally. So thank you for that courage to do the things you thought you couldn't do, and give them a try. Slowly open your eyes with a big smile. Welcome back. And always so happy to have you in our practices, just working out together, but especially coming together as a whole unit, as one. And if you feel that someone needs to really get started in yoga, I mean, don't get started with this if they've never done yoga before, because this might be a bit tricky, but there's a lot of beginners classes that I've been, especially lately, I've been posting a lot of beginners classes, so they can start with this. And yeah, I'm sure your friends will really very grateful with you if you recommended to start yoga. Maybe at the beginning it's hard, but then afterwards it's just such a bliss. I mean, for me, it changed my life. I've told it a million times, and I will say it again. But And if you like the lesson, if you like the lesson, it's not a lesson, the practice, just give it a thumbs up. Maybe save it for later if you want to do it again and you don't want to be lost just trying to find it. And I'd love to hear from you. Just give me a little comment. How did it feel? Was it too slow? Was it too fast? Was it too hard? Was it too easy? Whatever it was, I'll be very grateful to hear from you. In any case, see you very shortly. Namaste.